are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Márquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches, and he'll be up against Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Juan Manuel Márquez, one of the greatest fighters Mexico has ever produced, a world champion in 4 weight classes, and held 9 major world titles from featherweight to light welterweight. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with that jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Can they finish it? Let's talk about Márquez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recoveries?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word, Canelo just got a big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Right on. What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second.
Oh, my goodness! And Márquez goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This could be the end. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They exchange punches. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Hold it right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Counter shot. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start off. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That time counter shot. Back and forth they go. Both men step back for just the final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Do you believe this? The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses out of the deal with.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Perfect counter lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That counter shot lands. One moment changes every... There he hold that thought. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.